they know, the other nations actually know who we are too, man. You know, go ahead.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Right, man. Esau lifted up his voice and wept, man. But the Lord didn't care about you crying, man. It's just like now. When we tell them Edomites who they are, according to the Bible, they get all emotional and think they can make it. Well, I love you. Well,
I fed some people in the park last week.
Right. It don't matter, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord. And
verse 39.
Yeah, let me skip that. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
So now we get into the Esau blessing, man. You know, which is you crackers, which is you so-called white people blessing, man. Go ahead.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
Come.
And by the sword shalt thou live.
By the sword shall thou live. Ain't that's how the white man live? Ever since he came into the power, by his sword, by his military might, man. That's how he ruled the world, man. That is your blessing, you know. Go ahead.
And shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right, which going back in the Renaissance period, man, because we actually ruled over y'all for 1,000 years, man, during the dark ages, man. But when y'all actually came back into power during the Renaissance period, man, you know, y'all broke that yoke from off, y'all broke our yoke from off y'all neck, man. When y'all basically came into power, that's why I say in your dominion you should break the yoke of thy brother off that neck. Y'all actually done that, man, coming back when y'all came back into power during the Renaissance period, man. You know, keep going, bro. Verse 41.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
And this what it's all about to this day, man. That's why you fucking crackers can't stand us, man. Because of the blessing, man. You know, because y'all know who that promise going to, man. You know, y'all crackers don't want America to be destroyed. Y'all trying to restore America, man.
Right,
y'all don't want the kingdom of heaven to come, man. You know, even you so-called Christian crackers, man. You know, y'all all about, okay, let's bring morality back to America now, man. It's all about let's bring the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, which it was set up for the Israelites, man. You know. Right, but going back, they said Esau hated his brother Jacob because of that blessing, man. You know, when that hatred, it was a perpetual hatred Esau got, man. That hatred never stopped, man. It only grew and grew, man. Keep going up.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Right, so Esau said in his man, like, yeah, Isaac gonna die, man. Go ahead.
Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Right, man. And this been your whole purpose, man. And from then into now, man, to destroy your brother Jacob, man. You know? So that's why you basically been trying to kill us off, man, the whole time, man.
Right.
You know, but like the scriptures going back to Exodus, the 4th chapter, the more and more the Egyptians oppress the children of Israel, the more and more they multiply. And that's the same way today, man. The more and more you so-called crackers, man. You know, which you Edomites according to the Bible, the more and more you oppressed us, man, the more and more we grew, man. We outnumber you to this day, man. You know, because, you know, just for the so-called Negroes alone, man, y'all say we represent 12% of America's population, man. But just going back to your numbers, man, America represent 5% of the world population, man. Basically, they got 21% of their population in prison, man. And over 50% of their population in prison are you so-called Negroes, not including Hispanics, man. So that's 12% alone of the so-called Negroes that's locked up, man. So how do the so-called Negroes only represent 12% of the American population, man? When you got 12% of the so-called Negroes locked up, man, that's just in America, man.
Wow.
You know, what about the Negroes that's out here that's so-called free, man? Which your numbers don't add up, man. You know? You had something, bro? Go to, then we're going to go to Romans the 9th chapter, man. Start at verse 11, man. And for brothers, man, the lesson it's probably gonna be a little lengthy, man. But we're gonna dive into this, man. We're gonna go all the way in on you so-called white people, man. To prove to you, man, we're gonna try to hit every scripture we can, man, to prove to y'all that y'all can't make it, man. That you're not gonna receive salvation. You know, go ahead, bro. Start at verse 9. Start at verse 11.
Romans 9 and 11.
Come.
For the children, being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil.
Right, so now Paul basically he breaking down the whole story of Esau and Jacob, man, for some people to try to say, well, hey, that wasn't right how the Lord done that, man. You know? So now Paul basically finna break it down to you, man. So when the children being not yet born, haven't done any good or evil, go ahead. And this for our people too, who like to sympathize and say that ain't right, man. You know, if he made them this way, well, how you gonna count them to be wrong, man? This for y'all, man. You know, go ahead.
That the purpose of God according to election might stand.
Right, because that's what it's all about, man. The purpose of the Most High, man, according to the election might stand, man. So it's all about what the Most High want, man. And that's what our people you gonna understand it. You gonna learn it one way or another, man. You gonna learn it the hard way, or you gonna basically your strict mind gonna be pured up and you gonna learn it now, man. Which only 1/3 of our people gonna do that, man. But 2/3 gonna learn this the hard way, man. Cause you wanna say you think the so-called white man can be saved, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Not of works, but of him that called.
Right, man. So not of works, but of him that called it, man. So it don't matter what the so-called white man try to do to make it, man. It ain't about the works. It's about who the Most High chose, man. Go ahead.
And it was said unto her.
There you go. And who it was talking about? Rebecca, man. Going back to the story in Genesis, the 25th chapter, man. So you so-called white preachers, go into the scriptures and break it down. If you got the true understanding of what this means, and you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American preachers, man, go break this down to the congregation, or do a video, basically, you know, debating this and break down what this truly means, man. You know, go ahead, bro. Which you pastors don't never touch these scriptures, man. You don't never touch Esau and Jacob, man. Why? Because y'all know when y'all start reading that scripture, there's gonna be a lot of questions start to be asked, man. Go ahead, bro.
The elder shall serve the younger.
There you go again, man. The elder shall serve the younger. Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, man. See, as it is written, Jacob had the Most High love, but Esau he hated, man. Those words plain right there, man. He loved Jacob, man. So he loved the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But he hate you crackers, man. And I'm gonna call you that because y'all hate that word, man. You know? He hate you redneck devils, man. Go ahead, bro. If you had precept, bring it out, huh?
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
Right, see, so what should we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Because he loved Jacob and hated Esau? Go ahead.
For he sang to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Come. And he said, and he gonna have compassion on Jacob, man. You know, go ahead.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
Right, man. You know, so it don't matter what you crackers do, man. You not gonna make it, man. You know. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
For the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Right, so this going into Esau, even for this same purpose, the Most High raised thee up, man. That's why you in your power, man. You know, that's the Most High showing you mercy, man. He let you rule for a certain amount of time, man. You know, but for this same reason, he raised you up. Why? Go ahead. Verse 17.
That I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right, so this the main reason. This the reason the Lord raised you crackers up, man. So His power can be showed out the earth, man. He can let you get your blessing. You got the best military in the world. You got your technology. You got your nuclear missiles. You know what I'm saying? You got all your weapons, man. But you gonna try to fight the Lord when He come back, man. You know, right? So hey, for that same purpose, that's why He raised you up, man, so He can show His power, man. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore have He mercy on whom He will have mercy, and whom He will harden this.
Right, man. So He gonna have mercy on Jacob, man, and just like He hardened Pharaoh's heart, He hardened you so-called white people heart, man. That's why no matter what, you can't. Hey, you pushing all these different agendas that go against the Bible, man. You know. And for you so-called white preachers that claim you not with it, man, whatever. You don't push the truth of the Bible. The Bible clearly states the Lord as being a so-called dark-skinned man with woolly hair. You don't push that out there. You don't push that vibration out there, man.
Right.
You don't push that the true Israelites, you know, if the Lord looked that way, that means His people look that way, man. So for you white pastors who claim you in the truth, you don't push none of that, man. You know, so you all a part of the agenda. It don't matter if you were going against this gay law that your elites done push. It don't matter. That don't matter, man. You still not an Israelite, and you still not gonna make it, and you still not right, man. Because
Right.
you're not pushing the truth, and it's not in you to push the truth, man. Which we gonna go into that, man. Go ahead, bro. Verse 19.
Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will?
And that'll be a natural question for any man. Why would he yet find fault? You know what I'm saying? Or who resisted? Basically, if he made everybody that way, what can they do? You know, that'll be a natural question. Which Paul gonna go into it, man. Go ahead.
Nay, but, oh man, who art thou that replies against God?
Right, but who art thou that replies against the Most High, man? You know, this. Hey, once you read this scripture, you gotta just hum it down and be like, okay, if the Most High says it's gonna be that way, then that's the way it's gonna be. Who am I to reply against Him? You know, go ahead, bro. Which we know only 1/3 of our people gonna get that attitude and adapt that attitude, man. Starting with the 144,000, man. You know, go ahead.
Shall the things formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Go ahead.
Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump that make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
Right. So the Most High, He created everything. He basically got the power to make one vessel of honor, which that's the Israelites, and another vessel to dishonor, man. Which is you so-called white people, man, and you other nations, man. But right here, this strictly going into Jacob and Esau, man. So He made the Israelites as a vessel of honor, and you so-called white people a vessel of dishonor, man. You know, that's just the way the Most High made it, man.